Hello, welcome to the Touchy Gooners post-match reaction from the Benfica game. I'm Lewis, your host of Touchy Gooners, as you may well know. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button to Touchline Fracas and go listen to the Touchy Gooners podcast as well. You can also sign up to our Patreon content where we're doing a post-match analysis of the Benfica game as well. So make sure you do all those things before you continue listening to this. Let me get started on the game. Jeez Louise, this team, there's a reason my hairline's going, yeah? There's a reason my hairline's going, or gone, some may say. And it's through years and years of traumatic experiences with this team, yeah? PTSD, okay? And I thought tonight we were en route to another one of those games. Somehow, because we have this amazing superstar at the club called Saka. Without him, boy, I don't know what we'd be doing. We'd be out. We'd be watching the rest of the competition on TV with nothing left to play for in February. This Bukayo Saka kid, listen, I was one of his doubters at the start. I thought he was just a left back. I thought he could be a really top class left back. Didn't quite see it as a winger. Didn't quite see it. But he proved me wrong time and time and time again. He is incredible. Who's better than him? We're talking teenagers wise. Who's better than him? Maybe Foden? Like, I don't. The Greenwood comparisons, they laughed at us. United fans laughed at us about the Greenwood comparisons. How dare you compare him, they said. Now what? Now what they saying? Cho. Apparently we couldn't compare him to Cho. Why not? Why not? What's Cho up to? This Bukayo Saka kid is top gear. Top quality. He's improving every week. So decisive. Unbelievable amount of quality. And today he won us the game. You know? He won us the game. Obviously, Oba scored the goals and, credit to him because he scored three today. Three lovely finishes and, he made up for missing those chances in the first leg where really and truly this game should have been done and dusted because Aubameyang had the chances in the first leg. But, credit to him. Aubameyang stuck the ball in the net 3 times today and was clinical, which is all we can hope for and all we can ask for him. So, I'm just glad we're through. I mean, obviously, a lot of you are probably tuning in to hear what I've got to say about Dani Ceballos. I mean, what can I say? I've kind of stuck with Dani since the Burnley game of when he first came on his debut. I've stuck with him, and you know what? I still stick by him because I still think he's our second best centre midfielder. Yes, today was an absolute disgrace. But, footballers make mistakes. Footballers make mistakes, man. Granit Xhaka does things, what Dani Ceballos has been doing for 3-4 years. That's the first time you can say Dani Ceballos, cost us a football game. He was very clumsy in the tackle for the first free kick. What a hit, by the way. Fantastic. And then God knows what he was up to for that second goal. But and it does make you wonder because if that's how you're reacting in like big games and when the pressure's on, that's quite scary because that's quite an Arsenal thing to do when the tough gets going and you make mistakes like that, especially as someone who is as comfortable in the ball as he is. So yeah, I mean, look, what do you want me to say, guys? I'm not gonna bash him too much, but yeah, it was pretty disgraceful from him today, and it does make me question his mentality a bit. I think he's been really good since he's come back from injury. I thought he was good before the injury as well. When he has played recently, last 5 or 6 games or so, when he has played, I thought he's been really good. But today, yeah, I mean, look, there's no excuses. He made one. I mean, look, he made a foul, which led to a free kick from 25 yards that went in. Yeah, and then, but obviously the second one, there's no excuses, right? Absolutely no excuses. But luckily, we've got Bukayo Saka. We've got a real footballer there, and he saved the day. He saved Arteta because I'll tell you what, if we lost today, we lost tonight and went out, Arteta had to go. Absolutely had to go. I don't think anyone could really argue with that, you know. And today's performance hasn't filled me with any confidence going forward in this competition because, you know, we're getting into the stage of the competition now where, you know, I don't think there's any good teams in the competition. You know, I think all the English teams are probably favourites, right? You know, even Leicester, you know, Arsenal, Tottenham, Man United, we're probably the 4 favourites to win the competition. Maybe you could put AC Milan in there. So I don't really fear anyone, but if we're going to perform like that, I think we'll be in trouble. I think we'll be in trouble because the performance today was worrying. Yeah, I'd be a bit worried going forward in this competition. Hopefully we get an easy draw. I don't believe into that logic of, you know, oh, get the hard teams out of the way. No, give us a fucking easy ride. Try and jam it if we can. But because that's the only way we're making Champions League next season, if we absolutely jam the hell out of this competition. But, you know, we'll see what going forward. Having Partey back was huge. You know, I think some people will talk about Arteta's subs in this game. You know, did he make an impact? You know, it's one of the only times under Arteta's reign where we've actually come back from a deficit and come back and win the game. So I guess maybe some credit is there to Arteta, but I just think Benfica are fucking awful, absolutely terrible. And you know, when you've got quality on the pitch like Saka, Aubameyang, I think you always stand a chance of scoring, especially when, you know, the opposition is as bad as Benfica are. So yeah, look, I'm sure you tuned in for a bit of a Ceballos hot take, but you're not gonna get it out of me, all right? You're not gonna get it out of me. I'm gonna stick by my boy. Fuck all of you lot, all right? Fuck all of you lot. Don't come for my boy Ceballos. It's the first time he's done it. It's the first time he's done a big mistake, all right? You lot have been letting Xhaka get away with it for years. So don't come to me with Ceballos stuff. Although it was really bad. It was really, really bad. I can't even deny it. But yeah, like I said, look, go listen to the Touchy Gooners Patreon piece, post-match piece, which will be coming out this evening. You can hear that on Touchy Gooners. Obviously, this is only a 6-7 minute video. So if you want the full hour-long thing and, you know, hearing the boys rant and rave, go tune in to Touchy Gooners on Patreon. And go listen to the Touchy Gooners podcast as well, which came out today. We had a great piece with Art de Roche from The Athletic. So go listen to that. And have a good evening, guys. Cheers.